Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? We are at the middle of the week. You are with Elisa Joyous 42. Hope everyone is doing well. Wednesday. It's almost over. It's almost over. So, want to discuss a few things real quick. Hoping that my lighting is okay. But yeah, I hope everyone's blessed. Hope everyone is ready to get through this day, conquer the rest of the week, staying on track with your goals. I'm doing my best. Some days are better than others, but what I remind myself is to give myself credit for what I do get accomplished. If I don't get something completed by the end of the day, then tomorrow, God willing, when I'm up, I will take care of it there. I do not stress anymore. I'm working very hard, very diligently to not stress about whatever I don't get done. Okay, unless it's like extremely urgent, priority one. I can't. I can't worry about it anymore because I've discovered it does nothing but hurt me, and the task still doesn't get done because of whatever interfered in the first place, whatever had to take priority in the first place. So, with that being said, just want to go over like some self-care things. What is your self-care um, process? Like, what's your routine? I bring this up and I'll consistently bring this up like I have been from day one, is because here we go. Monday is pretty big. It is MLK Day, blessings, and it is also inaugural time. So, for that reason, we have to make sure we are doing what we need to do. I understand the job situation, money and savings, purchasing additional food, getting that refrigerator, that old refrigerator or deep freezer, putting it in the backyard or the basement or in the house, wherever you can't. All of that's fine. That's a given. However, how do we keep ourselves motivated to get up and tackle those things in the first place if we're not taking care of our self-care? Because it's daunting already, right? But we're pushing through, not to mention whatever's going on in our personal life. So, with that being said, create something for yourself, even if it's two things that you really enjoy. Even if one of the things that you enjoy is your bath time, make sure you set aside your bath time before bed or whenever you're available, do whenever you can do it, and use that time to kind of like veg out, meditate, whatever it is that you need to do. Listen to music. If it's playing basketball, create a day within the week, the weekend, and give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to throw around that ball. If you need to go to a park, you need to scream in your car to just let out any frustrations or whatever it is that you need to do to woosah. It is better to get it out than to try to ignore it and let it sit in. Just let it fester because you don't have control. None of us have control of when those emotions are going to come out. So we can get ahead of it by creating some self-care goals for ourselves, creating a routine for ourselves. It's going to be frustrating. And I know we did the whole, Black women, we're going to sit this out. We really can't do that for so long, right? Right now, we're going to take a little hiatus. We're going to get our mind right. And the same thing for Black men. I don't want to throw Black men under the bus behind this person getting back in for a multitude of reasons, because we know as we check the numbers, it's not all on Black men. We know that. We saw the numbers. It's not. We know which group decided they wanted to let him in. And I wish them well. I wish them well. However, we still got to find a way to work together and do what we need to do. So, Black women, take your hiatus, get your mind right, adjust your crown, polish it, do what you need to do, right? Get that oil in it, make sure everything's everything, right? But we still have to keep going because we have to preserve ourselves. We have to preserve our generation. We have to preserve our community best way possible. So we're not going to stop completely. We are, however, going to be selective. Check. We are going to be selective about whose fight we do get involved in because as Black women, we tend to get in everyone's fight. We are the renegades. We are the cleanup people, not cleanup women, but we are the cleanup people, historically, when it comes to injustice. But we're going to be selective. We're going to be selective. The blueprint is there. Anybody that wants to take a look at it and use it as a starter point to create their own blueprint, feel free. The blueprint is there, but we're going to chill out. We're going to be selective. We're not going to stop because we still need to fight for ourselves. We still need to fight for our families, our friends, our community. But we are going to take a bit of a hiatus, regroup, make sure our self-care is together, make sure everything that we need to do for ourselves and our family first and foremost, right, is established before we step outside and try and take it on in. We can't take on anything until we take care of self first. Okay? And as I'm saying this, I'm reminding myself consistently. Anything that I say, oh, please believe I'm saying to myself about 5-10 times a day. just to stay on track. Because some days are tougher than others. Whether you're short of vitamin D, whether you're short of protein and your energy is low, brain is not functioning on all cylinders the way it needs to be, whether you are sleep deprived because we're getting 3 and 4 hours of sleep as opposed to 8 and 9 as we're supposed to get, right? But we make it work. We continuously go on through our day and through our weeks. The problem is it's going to come to a short stop. And we don't get to control when that short stop is. We don't get to pick and choose what day it's going to come to a stop. So I implore you to please create a self-care routine for yourself. Going to the movies, binge watching Netflix, eating some chocolate, take a break off of exercising if you need to. Exercise if that is a self-care for you. Get that membership. Take that walk around the park. Take a walk around the mall. You don't always have to put out money to work out. Depending on what your goals are, depending on what you need, what's best for you. Check with your doctor, nutritionist always. But there's things that you can do that doesn't require a lot of money to get them done to make sure you're okay. Check on those matinees. Check on events in your neighborhood that you would enjoy, that you can go to. Check on any free exhibition or anything that's going to be low cost but self-care for you, beneficial for you. You want to do these things, but you don't want to break the bank. There's ways that you can work around it. Check resources. Use Instagram. Type in Instagram and other social media sites about different activities in your home. There are different functions at the libraries even. So there's things to do, okay? If you are a crocheter, if you're a sewer, there's events at some of the different stores. Check and see if you can go and attend. There's things you can do. If you are someone that's into candles, check and see who has better deals on those candle making classes. What's the best time to go? If you like to paint, same thing with the paint. I did traffic paint before. I did the sipping paint. I enjoyed it. 2 different things, of course, because of the ambiance, music, all of that. But I enjoyed on both spectrums. So find what works for you. And if it's simply, I'm going to stop at the store, I'm going to grab me a bottle of wine, drink responsibly, of course, know thyself, and I'm going to fix me a good meal, and I'm just going to chill here. And that's your self-care. Do whatever it is you need to do. If your self-care is, what else? What else can I think of? I said take yourself to the movies. Like, there's so many things. You know what you enjoy. If it's writing, if it's dancing, if it's singing in the rain, walking in the rain, taking a walk, whatever it is, create a routine for yourself because we're going to need it. We're going to need it. And we could discuss the education and the career and all of that down the line, and I plan to. But right now, preserve yourself because you're going to be upset over the next few weeks. We've been upset even now, but we have to live. We have to take care of ourselves, and we have to know and understand that we can't change the outcome. It's here. They're here. And we still have to maintain and do what we need to do. Our ancestors did it despite their challenges. They managed to do what they needed to do. We can do the same. We can do the same and then some. We are a product of them as far as that resilience. Whew. So yeah, we need to show up. We need to show up and show out, but we need to show up and show out for ourselves first. So please keep that in mind and enjoy your Wednesday. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Please give me a comment. Let me know what you didn't like about this video. I'm open. And I will talk to you soon. Bless up.